Nani Dume Langa Shady bantu basemzansi sanamkela futhi kwesinye isiqephu esanakhulu i-Teenagers on a Mission right here on SABC Mzansi for sure, the show that makes it happen when it comes to the world of science and technology.
Okay, son, and Manosia are about to take you guys into this amazing world for the next half hour, so stay tuned.
Absolutely right. Namhlanje ke bafethu sikhuluma nge-green transport. Mina ngifuna ukwazi namhlanje kahle kahle iyini futhi indaba siyidinga. Those are the questions we're asking today.
I know that one. I know one of those at least. I want to eat green transport, ne? A transport that is actually fueled by its sources as clean. Okay. Which means doesn't harm Elilize.
Which leads to my next question. Why do we need green transport?
I want to get Lombuzo as well as many others are going to be answered kule nkqubo yethu namhlanje. So let us stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Vroom.
Ro kopana le ntate o leng hore o tsamaisa batho ba hae ba leng ka mo community ya hae ka o sebedisa koloi ya hae e tsamayang ka motlakase. Re ithutana hore dikoloi tse sebedisang motlakase hantlentle di tsamaya jwang ha o di kganna. Re utlwana hore di-passengers tsa hae tse di tsamaisang di reng ha di fa feedback. Hydrogen fuel cell e kgona jwang ho etsa motlakase ebile e kgona jwang ho tsamaisa dikoloi tse sebedisang motlakase. When did we first discover that human activities are harming the earth? The electric car le hydrogen fuel cell it's horeng for the transport industry. Re bona hona hore wena o tseba hakakang ha re bapala the TOMz quiz.
Alright, Mzansi, it's that time again where you and I get to interact on social media. Namhlanje bafethu mina ngifuna ukwazi ne yini kahle kahle i-green transport. Let's see what you guys had to say on Twitter. Siphethe Upumlani_24 and he says i-green transports are all those vehicles that are green. Hey, all right, cool. Ulondega_Mnisi, and she says green transports are all those transports that are actually electric and they're eco-friendly. Very nice. Okay, cool. Please do keep those comments coming in on social media. On Facebook, we are simply TOMz. On Twitter, @TOMz_SABC_1. Right about now, let's go to Butintini. Let's go.
We are still at it again with our road show, but to see us a humble say so to such a touchdown as the Lelakela High School right next to me was this one Masumbuza. More questions. Hello.
Hello.
John.
Ngiyaphila njani?
Ngiyaphila wani kamala.
Selina Williams.
What is a green car?
Green car. What the green? Kabanye what the green?
Serious?
Yeah. Or in the like ngathi indawo ene vegetation somehow. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, green car, yes.
Well, a green car is a car that does not affect the environment negatively.
Have you ever been inside a green car?
No.
Okay, so when I'm going to yini into yenza emphakathini wakho to make sure that the environment is green and clean?
Mina like hamba like estradeni sami ngiyacleana yabo into ezinjalo nasesikoleni nje mangikhona like mangidla ngilahla iphepha ngamela ukulibamba ngesandla then ngisofika ngilahle ekhaya yeah mangithofika edustbin ngenza kanjalo
uyikhipha clean nabangani bami futhi bayazi if ngidla into angilahli phansi amabhokodo amahlela agcwele ngododi yeah
mina ukurecycle like njengamabhodlela ukuwathatha uwa-collect bese wayisela khona endaweni labo wayenza khona.
Alright guys, it's TOMz about the topic of green transportation. But before that, let's find out ourselves. Check this out.
Jwale ka ho bona he lefatshe le tshwana le a greenhouse e leng hore e tshwara mofuthu that is absorbed from radiation. Ntho yona e ntse hore ho be le ntho e ba bitsang hore ke global warming le climate change mo lefatsheng la rona. Seo sona se tshwa hore nature e ka se kgone ho tshwana le pele e re jalle dijo tse re kgonang ho dija ka lebaka la hore environment e ya senyeha and ha re sena dijo he re ka se kgone ho phela. Ka 1896, a Swedish scientist obamitsang hore ke Svante Arrhenius ke yena o re jwetsitseng pele hore the activities tse re etsang mo lefatsheng la rona are harming the earth. Ka the 1940s, it was then proven hore rona le carbon dioxide e ngata haholo ho feta pele ka mohara atmosphere ya rona and seo sona se tjho hore hona le radiation e tshwarehileng mo lefatsheng la rona and seo sona se phahamisa temperature ya rona. It was 1988 mo leng hore re qadile ho sebedisa the term greenhouse gas effect and seo sona se tjho hore the earth's temperature e ya phahama ka lebaka la the harmful gases that are trapped in the atmosphere. In 1998, the Kyoto Protocol was negotiated to reduce the greenhouse gases and the emissions mo dinaheng tseo. O no tseba na hore koloi ya pele mo Afrika Borwa e entseng e sebedisang motlakase ne e bitsa hore ke Virtue.
That was really insightful. Now, bafethu benazi ukuthi the first South African made car was called a Jewel.
Of course, futhi lo jewel ke yenziwa eBay.
Sorry to pop that bubble of yours because unfortunately the manufacturing company had to close down in 2012. But in TOMz, we don't close down. We will keep the lights on and we'll see you right after this.
Right.
TOMz.
This is Muyile from our ad break. Hope you didn't miss us too long, but Inkobo Yetu is about to continue. Namhlanje ke sithetha nge-green transport.
Very true. Now, bafethu, the transport industry is the second largest contributor to greenhouse gases. And uma singayitransforma le industry lena, we can actually save our planet.
Yebo, yes. Futhi siyodibana nomnye umjita ke who's exposing abantu to the innovation of imoto zombane. So let's go find out how he does this.
Bengikhona. Check this out.
Hey.
Oh yes, Nazoge bafethu once again running the streets of Alexandra. Petege usiya and of course namhlanje sobe shy mission yethu. You do know by now I never roll solo on the show. I do need a teenager to take with me on a mission. So let's meet him. How's it going, my guy?
Good, how are you?
Umnandi?
I'm down.
Ah, dope.
Standard.
Ora ngicela ungitshele igama lakho ubuyaphi and wenzani.
I'm KG,
Yeah.
from the West Rand Road Ports.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm a student.
Oh, nice one. So ngicela ungitshele bhuti wami iTOMz namhlanje inganceda kanjani?
Yeah, you know, I've been hearing a lot of people talking about eco-technology, but I've never really understood the concept. So I need TOMz to help me understand, break it down, you know, so I can embrace and understand.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do this mission thing. Let's go. Hi, sir.
How are you? Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
So please kindly tell us who you are and where are we and what is it that you do?
Sure. My name is Puneet and I run this museum, which is called L. Ron Hubbard House. So when I have guests I need to pick up from somewhere, I use a car which does not use petrol or diesel.
Sure.
It uses electricity, 100% electricity. So that's the green part of it.
Fuel cell yona ke a device e sebedisang chemical reaction hore e tlo kgona ho etsa motlakase. For example, the hydrogen fuel cell. E sebetsa ka hore e react hydrogen le oxygen hore e tlo kgona ho etsa metsi that is being released. Ka mohara the fuel cell kgona hore re arohanya the reaction into two halves ka ho sebedisa the membrane to keep the two gases apart. Mo lehlakoreng le one, the hydrogen molecules lose electrons to the anodes from the H+ ions. These diffuse through the electrolyte mahareng a cell ya teng. Mo lehlakoreng le leng, the H+ ions react with the oxygen to gain electrons from the cathode to produce water. Hore ntho e tlo kgona ho etsahala, di-electrons tshwantse di tsamaye from the anode to the cathode, ebile o tshwantse re sebedise ntho e ba bitsang hore ke an electric current. Fuel cell yona e sebetsa o tshwana le battery, empa yona e sebedisa matla a mangata haholo to recharge, and so sona se etsahala ha re oketsa the hydrogen.
Please take me through some of the advantages to using an electric car as opposed to using a car that needs fuel.
Okay, so fuel is electricity, so fuel is still there. The only difference is you don't have to burn it, so there is no pollution.
So it's eco-friendly.
Totally. And the best part, my favorite part, when I'm rolling down the car downhill, it charges back.
What?
Yes.
So you don't have to plug it in?
All the time. I don't have to. I can go to Santon and the meter doesn't change at all because I'm on the top of the hill. You're on Linksville Ridge, which is one of the highest point in Johannesburg. When I go to Kensington, I have driven -5 kilometers because it has given me 5 more kilometers to charge if I'm going somewhere else.
Nice one. You know what? I actually want to see the actual car.
Sure.
Shall we?
Sure.
After you.
Okay. This is the car.
All right, so this is the car?
This is the car. First thing you have to see, there is no exhaust pipe. because there is no fuel burning.
Okay.
It's a zero emission, so there is no pollution coming out of it. It's the battery storing the power, and we're using that to run the car. And second, there is no engine.
There's no engine.
Right. So, and before I show you the engine, I will show you how I plug it, because you want to know where the power is going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Whoa. That's
This
impressive.
is where I plug my 3-pin plug from here. And as you plug it in, you will watch those lights. Like a cell phone.
Yeah.
It's charging and showing you it is in the last leg of charging.
Whoa.
I see.
Yeah.
Sure.
So to start the car, I have to unplug it.
I see.
And what happens if you start the car while it's charging?
It doesn't. It gives me a message on the screen saying unplug the charger. So it's a very interactive, intelligent car. There is no engine. It is just where there's no belt, because belt also costs you every year. And this is never hot, ever.
How far can you go, and how long does it take to fully charge the car?
Very good question. 140 kilometers on fully charged. And that, the way I drive, I don't drive fast, because fast driving eats more battery. When I downhill, I don't push. It charges back. 1 hour of charging gives me 20 kilometers to drive. That is a normal charge, or called like slow charge at the house. You can charge it anywhere, 3-pin plug. But if you go to a showroom where they sell the car, they have a big machine. It's called quick charge. 30 minutes, 80% gets charged.
What if it happens that one day you're on a trip driving somewhere, and then on the way, no electricity, it needs charging? What do you do then?
I call it bad planning. It's a bad planning.
Bad plan.
Yes, because I take responsibility for my plan for the
So
day.
you have to plan ahead. I'm one guy that likes traveling long distances, like going to Durban and stuff like that. So what happens now? Wouldn't you say that's a disadvantage to me, because I can't drive as far as 500 kilometers?
It's a different alternative. Like, people ask me, I go to Cape Town on holidays. I take a flight, new technology. You use different technology for different trips.
Could you tell me about how people feel about the car, how the people you've picked up feel about the car and the experiences with the car?
Sure. So when they get in the car, I tell them, the car is off. Then I switch on the car, and still there's no sound. So I tell them, now the car is on. And people just go like, oh my God, this is the first time I'm in an electric car. So that also give me a joy that I'm introducing a new technology to youth who may never know about it, hear about it, or experience it. So I think I'm also contributing that experience which youth are getting.
koloi e sebedisang motlakase is less noisy than koloi e sebedisang petrol. Empa ntho eo yona e ba kotsi for batho ba sa kgoneng ho bona hobane tshwantse ba e utlwe koloi hore ba tsebe hore yona e ukae. Mo nakeng e re phelang ho yona ho tura haholo ho etsa dikoloi tse sebedisang motlakase, empa di researchers diri in the next 8 years an electric car will cost as much as koloi e sebedisang petrol le diesel.
So please tell me about financial efficiency when it comes to the car. Like, how effective is it in terms of how you spend on your electricity bill? Yeah, things like that.
Sure. So I was spending 30,000 Rand a month on petrol, and I anticipated maybe 500 Rand on electricity. And I even haven't seen that change in my bill. So my electricity bill hasn't changed to give me the
Wait, you're
yes.
spending 30K,
3,000 Rand
3,000
per month
or per month
on petrol. And then we anticipated it was going to cost me more than 500 Rand for electricity.
Sure.
And that is true because my electricity bill hasn't changed.
It hasn't?
No. So there was no significant change to say, okay, that's coming from the car. And the only difference was the winters when we used to switch on the heaters. So there was no proof that it's using a lot of electricity. Because after 3 months of my car, my electricity bill was in negative. Because you know how the city works, they give you actual bill. So it was negative. I got a refund on electricity bill. So there is not much consumption of electricity on this particular car.
Isn't it expensive though, buying the actual car?
So I calculated it, and that's how I proposed it. You get back in 5 years. And the speed. When you are driving a fuel burning engine, it has to burn a fuel to get you the power. The difference is the power is already there. If I accelerate, it can go to 100 kilometers. Like, I can't give the figure because I don't drive fast. but the power is already there. It doesn't have to generate the power to go. So it's more efficient, and power is more, speed is more if you want.
Alright, now bafethu kuhle ukwazi ukuthi khona indlela eziningi to actually generate ugesi, which is more than one way to power up our transportation and save our planet.
When I say wenza ntoni to save this planet?
Nenza ntoni
We
okwangoku?
bicycle to work? Do you use a solar geyser? Nina, can you send on our social media pages while we take a very short ad break?
Yeah.
TOMz.
Welcome back from the ad break. You're still tuned into the one and only Teenagers on a Mission, right in SABC One Mzansi for sure. Namhlanje bafethu sikhuluma nge-green transport ukuthi kahle kahle iyini and indaba siyidinga yabo leyo nto. Before the break, usisters uyangibuza ukuthi how do I keep the planet clean? Well, I do play my part, Bundu, and you do know that I cycle every single day to work, you know, here and there, you know what I mean? But anyways, yeah. That's what's up.
We've been hanging out nomnye umjida igama lakhe nguPunit Damija, and yena uqhubisa abantu emphakathini ngemoto yakhe yombani. Now I personally want to know bayiqhutshwa kanjani le moto. Do you know?
I know because I was there obviously, but I'm not going to say much. Spoiler alert, it's awesome. Check it out. Tell me about the importance of introducing that technology to ordinary citizens, and why do you think that South Africa or the world at large should be going that direction of green technology?
Totally. With technology, you can do things faster, better, with less cost and affecting environment less. But if you don't have the thought process, you may keep burning the coal instead of different technology. So with technology, people can start thinking better way of doing things in any aspect, whether it is physical, whether it is economical or social or environment. So it actually, I think it opens people's mind. What is possible? What is now possible?
Yeah, no. What an awesome experience. I've learned quite a bit namhlanje angazi ngawe.
I learned that eco-technology is very good for the environment, very efficient financially.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So would you say this is a mission accomplished?
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
Absolutely. There you have it. Mzansi, we came, we saw, and we definitely accomplished. Njenge enjoyed from myself, your boy Sia, and Mr. KG himself. We out of here. Yes, bafethu kade ke namhlanje sidinga udaba le-green transport, and you know, I hope by now your perception has definitely changed, because green transport does not necessarily mean ukuthi imoto green. It's eco-friendly, it's ugesi, but I'm not going to say much though, because kade sidinga lolu daba namhlanje. But anyway, right now though, it's that time again where we actually put your knowledge to the test with our TOMz quiz challenge. I hope that you two at home are ready to play along, and trust me, it's going to be such a great one. Have a look.
Dumelang kaofela you TOMzers, la tseba hore re le rata haholo ebile le kgethile ho rona, and that is why in today's episode re leng re tshakela selelekele secondary school. Wa tseba hore re re ikemiseditse to have some fun with you guys ha ntse re ithuta ka lefatshe le makatsang la science and technology, lights, camera and action. Ka holo re itukiseditse to have the ultimate edutainment. How to TOMz by your side, learning becomes fun, and until yona ka sekgowa re bitsa hore ke edutainment. We'll find some awesome books that will empower the learners and keep them motivated. Dibuka tla ditlo ba thusa ka career guidance hobane ke nako e tshwantseng ba nahane ka bokamoso ba bona. La tseba hore re ithuta hantse re bapalane, we did exactly that ka the dance off challenge. Re ka se re ba TOMz ka ntlolo re be le the dance off challenge. We learn by having fun mona na mo TOMz. We tested their knowledge with the TOMz quiz where we saw Team B winning the first round.
Team B?
We move to the second round, knocking everybody out and moving to the next round. The TOMz Speed Round Master.
Well done to you. Well done for making it this far. What's your name? Okay, let's see if TOMz Speed Round Master. So, you're going to puzzles in front of you. If you know, keep going to do what I'm going to do. I'm a rules while I'm saying, see one. I'll call it Tatin Kulu with a Peswing. So, England, because it's like a Peswing Kulu all the time. You have 2 minutes to do this, ne? Are you ready?
Yes.
Cool. Your time starts now.
Hello, kgona ho fenya pyramid puzzle ya rona re tlo nka lebitso la hae re le kenya on the TOMZ log mo tla bapalang with students from other schools for the TOMZ mega prize. Hello, Rulena Batlar Chekala School. All you have to do is email tomz@sabc.co.za, and who knows? Lola go check a local school.
1 minute 22 seconds. How does that make you feel?
Very happy.
Unama shout outs?
Ngicela ukuthi shout out to usisi wami ubusi again. Abangani bami Selina, uNosipho, ama11A, Semlambo, yeah, nabo bonke abangaziyo nefamily yami.
Themba ukuthi sonke siyayazi ukuthi i-technology ikhula, ichintsha, iphucula qho. So let us see what the future holds for green transportation.
The programs that only the South African City Green Transport Program include electricity-powered cars that compress natural gas, bioethanol, biogas, biodiesel, which are clean ways fuel. The electric minibuses can but the transport industry ya Africa Bora. Mo Cape Town here, so honali the electric bus D10 in the My City program. Hi SAE to invest the hydrogen powered technology and it will change the transport system a green one and hydrogen fuel trucks.
Alright guys, that is how we wrap up in Kobeyet and Namhlanje, but do know that the conversation does not end here. You want to get good Facebook, we are TOMZ, and Twitter, we are TOMZ_SABC_1.
Absolutely right, Buffet 2. Now the planet is in our hands, Buffet 2. If we don't start to make the small changes, Kona Magic Sasa, we will not have a planet to call our home. So in Alabeka, you can also keep tabs on the show simply by going to www.sabceducation.org.za/TOMZ. Otherwise, you can catch me on my personal Twitter at @IMC_G.
Ooh, Betse Buntu on Twitter.
And that's how we wrap things up. Thank you so much for watching TOMZ. Goodbye for now.
TOMZ. Go underground and discover the treasures hidden in Mzansi language. Technology when it comes to language. The basic structure of language. See how our use of computers to process language has developed. Technology about you taking notes the TOMZ quiz. TOMZ every Thursday and Friday at 2:30 more SABC 1 Mzansi for show.